Start. Mr. Deputy Chairman, sir, during the last 2 5-year plans, we found improvement in production all around. Now we are entering the 11th plan, and it is only proper that we should carefully ponder over the whole matter and see in what things we are lagging behind and what improvements are necessary. My submission is that the plan is a huge one. We have had to get the foreign assistance. We have taxed our people. Therefore, every rupee of it must be carefully spent, and that is what is very necessary. Planning at the center is very good, very appropriate, but the implementation, the execution of it in the states is not as it should be. We find that every year more money under a particular head is spent. Hardly within the last 2 or 3 months, and within the first 9 months, money is very slowly spent. What happens is things are not done properly, things are not done economically, and there is a great wastage. The feeling of austerity, the feeling of economy is not there, and unless it is there, unless we feel that every rupee should be spent very carefully, the amount that has been allotted will not be sufficient. We probably might require more. Therefore, I would very humbly submit that there should be a feeling of austerity and a feeling of doing the duty in the proper manner. There should be economy all around. I think there is a wastefulness. That is my general impression. I move about in the villages, I go to the different blocks, I go to the towns, and I go to the cities. There is not that austerity, there is not that determination that is essential for the successful implementation of such a huge plan. Therefore, my submission is that the mind of the government should be centered round this fact. It should give an impression to all its subordinate officers that they should be very active, very careful, and very economical. I find that in spite of all improvements, the prices of foodstuffs are rising every day, and if this goes on, there will be no just for the 5-year plan. Among the masses, they want something substantial. I know that roads have been built. I know that there are schools, there are dispensaries, and there are other amenities, but that does not help the poor man.